Join me as we go to the world's largest Jewish woman leadership conference in the world. Check this out. Started off with about an hour drive away, and obviously baby Lev is with me. We got there, they scanned all our passes, got pretty fancy.
Thank you.
I immediately started interviewing people because these women are incredible, and I spent about 50% of the night doing this.
I live in Iceland. How many ones do I have, or how many do I wear?
To watch them, follow us on Instagram and TikTok. My name is Rezo. I am the mother of that Jewish family. We're a Hasidic nomadic family currently in Brooklyn, New York, traveling the world. Join us and please subscribe to our channel. It'll mean so much to us. It just takes 3 seconds to click that button.
I find my table and I don't even know where to go. It's packed.
The size of the hall was insane. Just imagine a couple thousand women in this one room. Unreal. I'm sitting here editing and I need to give you background about who these women are. They are the most selfless, incredible human beings. Basically, the Lubavitcher Rebbe had sent them and their families to cities across the world to revive Judaism and just be there for people in their community. This is me struggling to find my table.
P-O-O-L-M-N and 4. We love your Thank you.
Interesting to note, for modesty reasons, the singers and the musicians were all females. I found my sister-in-law's table and decided to join her instead of my table. So someone hadn't come yet to sit down, so I just sat in their seat and ate my sister-in-law's food. Many of them go to places where there's nothing for religious Jews. There's no set community. There might not be any kosher there. There's no school for their kids. And many of them do homeschooling or online school, and they give up so much for other people. They are literally the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual support for anyone that needs. The banquet started with the Lubavitcher Rebbe because this is all credit to his vision. It's phenomenal. Then the person whose seat I stole showed up, so I sat on my sister-in-law's lap. But then she actually ended up being one of the kindest souls. I had such a good time with her. My sister-in-law and her put their chairs together, I sat in the middle, and I also ended up eating half of her food. And there was this powerful moment where the entire room stood up and said a psalm together for the protection of the Jews in Israel. And this moment was just so heartbreaking. They go through all the shluchos, emissaries that had passed away this year, and it just reminds you that this world is not in the perfect state yet. And they ended off with a prayer for Mashiach, a time where death won't exist. I spent so much of the night catching up with family and friends. These are my sister-in-laws and aunts. These are my sister-in-laws. These are my aunts. This is my in-laws' families, cousins, grandma, more cousins and aunts. This is a really good friend of mine, another friend of mine. The opening speech was Rabbi Moshe Kowalski. He's the director of this event, amongst many other things.
The husbands that stayed home and made sure that you should be able to be here.
And now commercial break to feed my baby. Look how many babies there are. And this entire room.
A thank you to my sister for babysitting. This cookie? Yeah?
Done feeding and now I'm back to the program.
The speakers are actually from across the globe. I didn't manage to catch footage of it all, but like Malta, Morocco, Nigeria, Hong Kong, New Zealand.
I bring regards from Casablanca, Morocco.
They present beautiful stories from these communities on a video format. That is actually Danny's cousin on the screen, and that's me in the babysitting room again, feeding Lev.
Welcome to all that for just 12.
Savannah Rahav-Meir spoke, the famous Israeli journalist, and she was phenomenal because many times these shluchos do from their day-to-day life or whatever don't land up on these screens, and they don't have these incredible stories, but they're human, and she gave tribute to the effort that they put in and the amount that they selflessly do, that they don't necessarily see the return or see the gratitude or don't have outcomes that they expected. And that was powerful. That was really, really powerful. Listen to what she says. Listen.
I would like to give a shout out to the ones who invested in a family that sent their kids to Hebrew school, and the children stopped coming after bar or bar mitzvah. They disappeared. Let's give you a hand for that. I would like to talk about those who host backpackers wholeheartedly. And let's face it, sometimes you feel that they only come for your delicious food. You never see them again. Thank you. I want us to acknowledge this shluchot who set up for 50 women, and after publishing and organizing everything, only 7 women came. Let's give you a hand. Let's give you a hand. And let's give those 7 women a hand.
This is main course. I ended up eating off my sister-in-law's plate, but really nice to find that I made's plate and another person on the table's plate. Disaster. Oh, and this was beautiful. So many people throughout the night came up to me and said that they loved the channel I just want to say how much it means, and it really makes my night, so thank you. This was just a couple. There were hundreds, which is mind-blowing.
Tells me about your page.
That's totally. I'm so excited.
Look, we're cousins. How's that? And we didn't even know. Then there was a shlucha who spoke from Ukraine. Unfortunately, I did not catch it on camera. I was with Lev, but I watched it from the screen, and she basically spoke about how she built a community for 30 years in Ukraine, and then the war broke out, and how her escape and her dreams to rebuild, and it was emotional on every level. And now, the funnest part of the Kinnis, hands down, is roll call, where they literally call out every single country where there is one of these shluchos that live, and it is wild. They stand up when they're from that place, and the vibe in the room is electric. Check it out.
To the 421 shluchos.
Wait to this.
The 8 shluchos to Azerbaijan.
Woo!
The shlucha to Cambodia.
Danny and I and my family are nomadic. I would love to go to every single one of these countries.
Shluchot be'eretz Israel.
One standing is from there. What's up? Is it vlogging? My aunt!
Join me in welcoming the shluchos to Singapore. To Taiwan. Our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Turkey. The shluchos to Turkey. The shluchos to Iceland.
That's my sister-in-law. And that's Danny's family, women with spell luggages. And then Australia, my hometown. Then they ask all the shluchos to stand up who had gone out to their cities before Gimel Tammuz, before the Rebbe had passed away. And then what's so powerful is they say all the women who went to their cities after the Rebbe passed away to stand up, and the numbers are so much greater. The Rebbe had a vision. He created leaders. They then ask all the guests and the family members and the supporters to stand up, and the whole room is standing up, and it leads to song and dancing, and the vibe is amazing. Sorry, I cannot show you the dancing for modesty reasons, but it's incredible. Picked up baby Lev, and then obviously did a few more interviews.
Oh, where's the video?
Meeting more people that I knew, because the room was full of so many people I couldn't even meet everyone.
This is my sister-in-law's mum.
This is the only guy that walks around the Kinnis. He does some stuff behind the scenes. These are all the women together in a picture outside 770, the headquarters. I have reels on it on Instagram, check it out.
This is my Aunt Elka, and this is Mrs. Eva, who, we haven't heard that in a while. Yeah. My teacher from way back when, who used to live in Australia. Isn't that amazing? So look at this. My mother-in-law to the rescue with her hat. I love it. Is it a hat or a scarf? It's like a Barat hat thing. Oh my gosh, you little pumpkin.
Ran through the rain past like 30 buses to try and get on one.
Bus next to my friend, CB. Good night, everybody.
Good night, and I'm sleeping. us to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe, click that like button, comment what you think. Chana Bracha, what did you think of tonight? Very intense. Very intense. I think the nicest part, honestly, is just seeing that many people in one room.
Sharing, like, I think a common goal.
It's incredible.
Good night. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I want to know if you even knew that these Jewish women leaders existed, because they are phenomenal and they deserve to be known.